Folks, guys, gals, everyone. Rob here, and promised you an update. 75 games into the Red Sox season. Eerie, to say the least. Let me get a couple of their cards right here. Especially the offense. Well, doesn't matter. I haven't really checked to see the pitching as far as earned run averages, wins, and stuff like that. I haven't really been keeping up with it, but I've got everything if I need it. Bogarts, through 75 games, has 12 home runs. That's almost half a season. 23 home runs he hit for the season. J.D. Martinez has hit 20 home runs for me through 75 games. 43. Very similar. Hanley Ramirez. Now, obviously, through the games, he batted 177 times. 6 home runs, 5 home runs for me already. Devers, 21 home runs. He's already got 13, so he's a little bit above his average there. Holt only hit 7. He got 2. So, yeah, he could heat up. Sandy Leon, 5. And he's got 4. He's got 4 already. Jackie Bradley Jr. hit 13. He's got 7. Pretty much on pace. Mookie Betts hit 32. He's hit 19, so he's above his average so far. Now, let's look at something else. I wanted to kind of keep a close eye on Mookie Betts to see. He hit 346. Okay, 346, and I was just interested in what he could do. Well, after 50 games, Mookie was hitting 316. 316 is a long ways from 346, 30 points difference. So, I thought, well, chances are he'll probably bat 315, 320. Well, the last 25 games, he's hit 377, 26 of 69, 26 hits and 69 at bats. So right now he is 89 hits and 269 at bats, 332. So 346. It's not out of the realm of possibility for him to get it, especially with over half a season to go. Home runs, he's going to probably surpass that if he doesn't get hurt. He needs 13 more in 90 games, a little less than 90 games. Now, that's where we really look at things and are like, okay, 50 games in, the Red Sox were 33-17 on my replay. In real life, they were 34-16. 1 game difference. Well, since game 50, I've had 2 game losing streaks. That's it. They've not lost. If they lost a game, they went back and won. They've got a 4-game winning streak. They got a lot of 2 and 3 game winning streaks. So anyway, like I say, they were 1 game behind the 2018 team. Well, as of 75 games, my team is 49-26. They just lost 75th game 3-1. 49-26. If you look back at the 2018 Boston Red Sox, 49-26. Exact to the game. I mean, it's incredible because after 20 games, they were 11-9. 11-9. And since that time, they've went 38-15, which is nuts. I mean, that's 700, that's 720 ball. They've been playing since game 20. But from the 31st game, they won all. They didn't lose again until the 39th game. They lost one time. Didn't lose again until the 46th game. They lost two in a row then. So they lost 3 games in 17 games. They won 14 out of 17. That's a good way to get back. Good way to get back in touch with things. They've only been shut out. How many times have they? Once or twice have they been shut out all year? Once, I think. They've been shut out. I think. You know what? They haven't been shut out at all this year. No, they haven't. They got a couple of 1-0 wins, but they have not. They've yet to be shut out. They've had a loss or two that, they hadn't been shut out at all this year. So I haven't went back and looked at the numbers that close to see if they had been any shutouts to that point. But I've got all the scores right there if I wanted to see it. But it'll be interesting to see. They've got the Yankees a lot coming up in the next 25. I think that'll probably that's probably going to make them dip a little bit. They've been playing Tampa. They've been playing Baltimore. They've had the Twins lately. They've had Toronto. Interleague with Atlanta didn't hurt them either. You would have thought Atlanta might have given them some problems. Nope, they really didn't. Really, the biggest obstacle they had lately is the Twins. Twins, they played 3 or 4 games, and I think he split, something like that. They did not play the greatest against the Twins. It's 49-26, just like the 2018 team. Let's see where they're at in 25. We'll check again in 100. But Mookie is behind his 346, but well above his 32 home runs. I don't think he'll bat 346. If I was going to guess, I don't even think he'll bat. Right now it's 332. If I was going to guess, I'd say 325. And I'm going to say 38 home runs. That'll be my guess. I think he'll double up what he's got now. He's at 19. He'll probably cool off a little bit, but he's missed some games too. He's missed 2 or 3 games. So, he's played his ass off. He's been hitting for me. And JD, like I say, he has 20 home runs for me right now. Was anybody else really that I didn't mention? Let's see. Bogarts with 12. Benintendi with 9. Moreland with 6. Not a lot. Tony Phillips. Brandon Phillips with 2 home runs. I'll put him in there sometime pinch hit just because I know he has so many ones in the second column. So if he gets 11 or 66, I think he's got like 21 second column ones, which is nuts. But I'll put him in there to pinch hit a lot of times when I've got bases loaded or something, even if I'm not going to play him the rest of the game. But it's going to be interesting to see if JD Martinez can hit 43. He's at 20 right now. He's really not been hot. I mean, he's been hitting the ball well. I'm sure he's batting over 300, but I doubt he's he's not having the 2 and 3 home run games like some of these other guys. Like Betts has had at least 1 3 home run game and maybe 2. That helps. But Martinez is just steady. He'll hit 1, a single, a double, or whatever in the game. Go 3 for 5 or whatever. So, but Betts, let's see, how many games has he not? Out of his 75, has he not gotten a hit? And obviously, a couple of games he didn't play at all. So they'll still count as 0 for 4s. But no, it won't be no 0 for 4s for it. No, it just won't count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He's got 17 games he hadn't got a hit on, but he's got how many multi-hit games has he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was 4 for 5 there. That's his 5th. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 multi-hit games. So that makes up for the overs. And a lot of he's got a lot of threes, but he's got a 4 for 5 game in there. He doesn't have any 4 for 4s or any 5 for 5s yet. He's got a 3 for 4 there. So I mean, a 3 for 5, 3 for 4, a couple of 3 for 4 games. He's got a 3 for 3 game. So many teams are intentionally walking him now, which I do that if base is open or whatever. Under the right circumstances, I do walk him. And don't give him a chance to club the ball out of there and get RBIs and stuff like that. And that's setting up Benintendi and setting up JD Martinez for bigger and better stuff, I guess. I'm going to get game 76 underway in just a little bit. I say it's a little after 4. I've been out in the heat all day, so I'm just glad to be in the air right now. It's like 80 degrees here, and it feels hotter than that. It's really, really warm here. So glad to be out of the heat. And I will Red Sox and is it still Twins? I'm not. They may be done with the Twins. We'll see. It may be one more game with Minnesota, or if it is, I'm gonna definitely because I don't know if we got to go to Minnesota or not. I'm gonna definitely let Joe Mauer get in at bat somewhere along the way. Maybe even in a big spot if possible. But I just want at least want to let him have an at bat. He played earlier, one of the earlier games, but last game he didn't. So I want him to get an at bat for the Twins. I think that's it. I just wanted to kind of update you and let you know how the Red Sox are doing on my replay, which is nuts, crazy. But hey, you just never know what you got going on until you do it. I got all 75 score sheets too. Got them in there. So what the other team did, what my team did. So, I mean, we've been held. Well, the other day we held to 2 hits, and still got to run across. I don't know how the hell we did it, but we lost 3-1 or something. I forget what it was, but anyway, yeah, that was probably the worst performance, and I think it was against the Twins here, game 75. So I'm gonna have some more baseball on. The Daytona 500, I want to get some. I got Alan Shaw's numbers already. I want Ron Juckett. I want Al Red Sox fan. Anybody else that's interested needs to get in touch with me, OG, or Chris Stratt. If you're listening to my video, all you got to do is go right down below, type in there, I would like a car in your red, white, and blue racing series. I will get back to you, and I'll find out all the info I need to find out, but I will get back to you. And we'll hook you up. For the 500, you may have a hand-painted car is what I call it. One of them I've done. And get you through until summer season. Summer season, we'll have you a bright, shiny, blue, red, green, yellow, orange, whatever, black, whatever car you want. We can hook you up. OG is that good with it. He is tremendous. So it's real cool, and I think you guys probably like it if you get in on the summer series. It's fun. What's going on? I'm Shelvis. You're gonna have to watch the rest. You're gonna have to go back and watch this video in a minute. It's an update of my Red Sox so far in 2018. Now I'm doing a replay of them, and eerie stuff. And I'm going to have game 76 on here in just a little bit. So you're more than welcome to come watch it. I've been hearing rave reviews about my camera, so my camera stays. My camera stays. I will not be using the camera on my laptops anymore. I'll be using Logitech right here. So people have been liking it. So as long as you like it, It's just a little cheap Walmart one, but hey, if it's working and it's giving good quality sound and picture, I can't beat it. So you like it? Good, good. I've heard nothing but rave reviews about it. So as long as it's no issues with it, I'm going to keep using it. So I'm going to have a side view so you can kind of look down my baseball game. And have you heard that I was going to have a Daytona 500? And we're going up against the 1990s race, the actual cars. Earnhardt, Darrell Waltrip, Rusty Wallace. We're going to put our cars in with them. We're going to race them 500 miles at Daytona. We're going to put them in there. If we wreck, we wreck. We don't care. It is no points, nothing. All it is for bragging rights. But I'm going to put every car that's in it that wants it to be in the summer series before we change the stats. Before we change the stats, we're going with spring stats, putting them in there. And so any added car, I'm just going to draw it up. Yes. Oh yeah. Probably after I get back from Philly. I go to Philly next weekend, so it's probably gonna be after 2 weeks. Yeah. So I can be getting anybody that's interested. If you get the set, you can tell them the rules. They can have 3 gas pedals, no brake pedals, and then 3 different things, qualities. They can have that, and then they got to split up their pit and their but we're going to go with actual. We're not going to go 9 on the side this time. We're going with whatever it says. So it's going to be a lot more wrecks, and a lot more of us are going to be out of it. So, some of the guys, D. Scott has got 2 pit and 10 on his escape. He'll probably be in pretty good shape for that race. I would give him a good chance of winning it. A very good chance, because and the more we have, I may even get back with everybody before we redo cards and be like, okay, we're not going to do the way we did this last season, because we made it where no cars hardly were falling out. But if we go with 25 and 30 cars, I am going to make it where, it's probably going to be more cars out. And that'll be cool with me, because that way I can get through the race quicker too. So if anybody wants to change their quality, as far as if last year you had 6 and 6 and you want to change it to where your escape is 8 and your pit's 4, I don't have a problem with that. So we may do that. I may add a little bit to my escape too, because you got to make it through it. That's one thing. Spin out and cause a big one and take out a lot of the real trucks. That'll be funny. Maybe ID can, right? He would have been a handful to put up with if he'd have won the championship. Won't that some stuff? His car, he just didn't have a good car last race. He didn't do anything. So, but he would have been a handful to put up with right now if he'd have won that. But he won a lot of races. Yeah. But I didn't win any. I still enjoyed it. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I had fun. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to the Philly game next Saturday night. I'll be there for it. The Phillies. So if you catch baseball, I don't know if it's going to be a Fox game. They haven't said yet. But right now it's scheduled 7:05. I hope it stays that way, because I got to drive up there on Saturday and then get there. So if it's a 4:00 game, I'm gonna have to boogie ass to get up there, because we're not leaving till 8, and it takes about 6 hours to get there. So we don't have a lot of time. If it's not if it's not a 7:05 game, but it probably stays 7:05. It's Washington Nationals. I was last in points, and the races were a blast to watch. You do a great job. No, you didn't end up finishing last. Robbie did. Robbie finished 20th. You got 18th or 19th. You were right there with me. But we were right there in that 1950s or whatever, 2050s or whatever the hell it was. Anyway, it was a bunch of us like within 8 points of each other. Yeah. I think Robbie might have won a race, though, but I didn't fall out of any. I didn't fall out of any race. All 15 races, I was there at the end. That's all I can say. I didn't fall out of a single race. And, you know, that's what you're going to need for the Daytona 500. You cannot afford to screw up. You cannot afford to screw up because it'll take 10 at a time out. It don't matter because it definitely will take you out. But yeah, I'm gonna bring a computer with me. I don't know which one yet, and I'm gonna see what I can find maybe to put online. I post a lot of stuff and sell a lot of stuff. I found a robot. Found me a robot here. I'm gonna put online. I'm gonna sell it. I've never seen one. Sharper Image Battle Space Bot. Check this thing out. Pretty cool looking. It's actually got a remote control, lights up and stuff like that. It's pretty cool looking. Made by that Sharper Image company. It shows you different things that it do. That's pretty cool. But I just found out, so I was able to come across it. And I think I'm gonna post that on eBay and try to sell it. But yeah. I don't know anything about, nothing about robots, so I don't know nothing. I just lucked up and found that. But yeah, I think I will get the game. I'm drinking this just to try to revive myself. I'm telling you, man. Me and the wife actually went to a new place to eat lunch today. It was excellent, excellent. I was not expecting it. I was expecting maybe a 4. Oh no, 5 or 6 out of 10. This was a 9 out of 10, maybe better. It was good, and I'm still full. We ate 3 hours ago. I'm still full. 3.5 hours ago, something like that. And I won't eat dinner tonight. I don't think at all. But the ride back, it was just so warm out, and I was just like, yeah, let's have the windows down and all. But it was starting to get hot, so I just came back here in the house and got the air running, and it feels so much better. So, yeah, but you know what? Yeah, it's a blast to watch it. I enjoyed the baseball too. Were you on the baseball games? Was you one of the pitchers? Was you in on that? That what the hell was it called? Baseball. History Maker Baseball. Was you in on that? That was pretty cool. I told him to take it after my little league stats or high school stats, whatever. Pretty much. I just played. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Yeah, I actually want to get that History Maker Baseball. I know a lot of people are up and down on it. You either really, really like it or you really, really hate it. And Bob B does not like it. He always talks bad about it. But it's pretty fun, and I think it'd be even more fun, like if I got my family together or whatever, and we were all, just done something like that, and just all of us had a card or something. I think it'd be awesome. But that's what makes it racing so much fun. It's when you got your own card in there and you got something going on. It just makes it a lot more fun. And so I think I am going to play a game here in just a few minutes. I'm going to make sure I'm not stepping on toes. I wanted to come in here and do this anyway, but I knew I wasn't going to draw anybody away from anybody's game or anything, just an update. So, yep, baseball coming up probably at least by 5 o'clock, I hope anyway. Different play engine. And yeah, it is. Yeah, you can do it. I just don't like the idea that everybody wants to be the superstar. See, I was the one, I even mentioned to him, I said, look, I just want to be kind of a gritty player. I want to be one that'll get out there and try hard or whatever. If I strike out a couple times, I don't care. And then he made it to where I had a good eye or whatever, and I'm supposed to be real good. So anyway, I was a decent player on the teams, and we ended up winning 5-2. It was a 9-game series. Like he used to play the old World Series back in the 20s. They played 9-game series. So, and everything was played in Philadelphia, and he had to lay out of the field and all. I'm like, wow, that's cool. So I definitely want that. I really do, and I want to Yeah. I'd love to get together with people and be like, yeah, let's play a couple of these games. Come visit wherever, go whichever way. My wife is all for that. She's like, when are we going to take off and go somewhere for a few days and let you meet up with your friends or whatever? Maybe we'll have a cookout or whatever. And she just wants to find a nice pool to sit in, relax, and read a book. She's fine with that. So we're gonna try to go somewhere around the U.S. I don't know where, but try to go around somewhere and meet some people that are in the YouTube community before it's over with. I enjoy that. I enjoy doing this, and I think I'll enjoy doing that. So we will see what we can do about that. Well, watch the beginning of my video, and you will be like astounded. 75 games in the book. The Red Sox, my Red Sox are 49-26. 49-26. Can they win 108 games, just like the Red Sox did last year? I don't know, but right now, you know exactly where they stand compared to last year's. I'm not going to tell Elvis. He just walked in, so I'm not going to tell him. But yeah. Watch this when I'm done with it, and you'll see. I'll show you. I talked about the numbers. It's eerie. It's nuts. So I'll wait till about 5. If no one else has anything going on, I'll pop a game on. All right. Till I see you again, I am Rob. Have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great Sunday evening. And watch more YouTube, because if I'm not on here, one of my friends is. Baseball, football, basketball, hockey, golf, wrestling, red, white, blue racing, or any type of racing. And just get yourself away from video games, folks. Play a board game. Play with your friends, or come on YouTube and play with some of the guys here. We all enjoy it. Till I see you again, God bless. Have a great evening.